The story of the stone and the diamond. A young man constantly complained about life. Every obstacle felt unfair, and every challenge seemed too difficult to overcome. One day, his grandfather handed him a stone and said, "Go to the market and ask people how much it's worth, but don't sell it." The young man went to the market. A vegetable seller offered him only a few coins. Then he visited a jeweler who offered him hundreds of dollars. Finally, he took it to a gemstone expert. The expert examined it carefully and exclaimed, "This is a rare diamond. It's worth a fortune." The young man returned to his grandfather and told him everything. His grandfather smiled and said, "Life is like this diamond. Some people will see you as an ordinary stone, while others will recognize your true value. Never judge your worth by the opinion of those who cannot see your potential. Find the place where your value is understood and appreciated." Moral of the story: your value does not decrease because someone fails to recognize it. A diamond remains a diamond, even when surrounded by ordinary stones. The bamboo tree story. A farmer planted a bamboo seed. He watered it every day, cared for it, and waited for it to grow.
After 1 year, nothing appeared. After 2 years, still nothing. After 3 years, there was no sign of growth.
Even after 4 years, the ground looked exactly the same. Most people would have given up, but the farmer continued watering and caring for the seed. Then, during the 5th year, something amazing happened. The bamboo suddenly broke through the soil and within just a few weeks grew over 80 feet tall. Did the bamboo grow 80 feet in a few weeks? No. It had been growing the entire time, developing a strong root system underground. Without those roots, it could never have supported such incredible growth. Moral of the story: sometimes progress is invisible. Just because you don't see results today doesn't mean your efforts are wasted. Keep working, keep learning, and keep believing. When the time is right, your growth will become visible to everyone. The eagle and the storm. One day, a storm was approaching. The sky grew dark, the wind became stronger, and all the birds rushed to find shelter. But the eagle did something different. Instead of hiding, it flew higher and higher toward the clouds. As the storm arrived, the powerful winds lifted the eagle even higher. While other birds were struggling below, the eagle used the storm to rise above it. A young bird watched in amazement and asked, "How can you fly when the storm is so strong?" The eagle replied, "I cannot control the storm, but I can control how I respond to it. The same wind that pushes others down can lift me up if I use it wisely." Moral of the story: challenges are not always there to stop you. Sometimes they are the very thing that helps you grow stronger, wiser, and reach new heights. Don't pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to overcome a difficult one. The lion and the mirror. A young lion grew up believing he was weak. Every day he compared himself to others and felt he would never be good enough. One day, while wandering through the forest, he came across a calm lake. Looking into the water, he saw his reflection clearly for the first time. He stared and realized something important. The strength he had been searching for was already inside him. He had spent so much time doubting himself that he had forgotten who he really was. From that day on, he walked with confidence, not because he became stronger overnight, but because he finally recognized the strength he already possessed. Moral of the story: many people spend their lives looking for confidence, success, and strength somewhere else, when often the first step is simply believing in themselves. The moment you recognize your own value, you begin to unlock your true potential. Quote, "The greatest obstacle between you and success is often the doubt in your own mind." The Two Wolves. An old man was teaching his grandson about life. He said, "Inside every person, there are two wolves fighting. One wolf represents anger, fear, jealousy, and hatred. The other wolf represents love, kindness, patience, and courage." The boy thought for a moment and asked, "Which wolf wins?" The old man replied, "The one you feed." The boy stayed, silent, thinking deeply about his words. From that day on, he began to understand that every choice he made was feeding one of the two wolves inside him. Moral of the story: your thoughts and actions shape who you become. If you feed negativity, it grows. If you feed positivity, it grows. The power is always in your hands.